Okay, so the first card you have, you pass the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a bit of, this feels very frustrating to me, straight away, very frustrating. It feels like you're trying to, you're trying to explain something to someone. It's not an excuse, it's an explanation. And I feel as if I have to emphasize that, because the feeling I'm getting is someone's angry, or they're blaming you or something, and you're trying to explain to them, but they didn't see that as an explanation, they saw that as an excuse. It feels really, really stressful. It's almost like, it's not this bad, but it's like banging your head against a wall. It's like, why don't you listen? I'm trying to tell you this, and they're not listening. Very, very frustrating. I'm getting a lot of silence here. Complete silence. It feels like someone, they had some idea about you, I think, and I think they just made up their mind, and it didn't matter what you said. Didn't matter what you said. They just were like, no, I've made up my mind. This is what I think. I think they literally stopped talking to you, actually, because I'm getting this silence. I don't think this is a love connection. I'm not getting that. You might have to walk away from this, actually, because there's a lot of stress around you, and I think it's been around you for a while, and sometimes enough is enough. You just have to walk away. You can only take so much, and I think they're just adding to the stress. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, if someone's not going to tell you what the problem is, and this is what I'm seeing is happening, if they've got a problem with you, they should say, and then you can do something about it. But you can't do anything if you don't know what the problem is, and they're not telling you. There's this silence here. They might just stop talking to you. They might not be talking to you. They might have said, I'm not talking to you, I'm just going to go silent. Really irritating, really stressful. As an Aries, I hate that kind of thing. So, I actually think you probably did distance yourself. It feels temporary, though. It feels like a temporary distance, so you'll probably talk to them at some time again. It just feels to me like enough. Enough. This is enough. It feels like someone wanted to punish you, actually. And I think you just said, no, I'm not going to be punished. I haven't done anything. I don't care. I've tried to explain. You won't listen. So goodbye. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Okay, I'm just seeing this. If this is a family member, I'm seeing one person, a specific person. I'm seeing a woman. So if you know who this is, and they're giving you the cold shoulder, they're not speaking to you, I know this isn't easy, but I think they're going through a few things themselves, and they're just taking it out on the wrong people. I'm not making excuses for them. So, don't think I'm saying, oh, well, it's okay what they're doing because, that they're going through things. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. I think, I just think you're the easiest person for them to be angry with. That's what I'm getting. You might be next to them, you might live with them, or you might be around them, close to them, or it might just be, you're very familiar with them and they take things out on you. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're the easiest target. That's how they see it. It's horrible, I know. So, if that resonates, I think you're right to get out of their way. Yeah, they're really not behaving well. Really not. And they're not talking to you, so at least you're getting peace if that's the case. So, all right, so the next card you have, you pass the Knight of Swords. Yeah, same situation, Knight of Swords. I don't want to say much more about this because it's very stressful, very negative. It feels very stressful. But yeah, if you know who this is, again, I think this is family. It's a family member. Deep down, they do love you. That's what I'm getting. That's the message I'm getting here. I know it's hard for you to see that right now if you're going through this. Again, I'm not making excuses for people. I'm not saying I agree with them. And I'm not saying, oh, you should be friends or you should be nice because they love you. That's not what I'm seeing. I just think they find it really difficult to express love to you. It's there. The love's there. If you look at this card, there's a little red heart just behind the horse's eye. So what they feel inside their heart, deep down, it's in there somewhere. You can't see it, but it's in there. They can't express it properly to you. They can't express it to you. It feels like they're either not talking to you. Sometimes they don't talk to you. Sometimes they're bickering. Sometimes they're angry. It's all like that. So it's kind of one extreme to the other. So It's horrible, I know, but at least that might help you to understand them a little bit more. So I hope it does. No more about that. I'm not going to talk about that, or I'll try not to. Okay, so the last card you have passed is the Star. Yeah, this feels a lot calmer. Okay, there are a few things here. One thing is, okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but here it is. So this card can be about releasing emotions and just sort of releasing anything that doesn't feel like you, if that makes sense. Anything that doesn't resonate with your core, you just need to let this go. So let it all go if you can. And this woman's obviously naked, so she's just herself. And you know, the way this person in the Knight of Swords sees you isn't you. That's what this is telling you. It's not you. They're not seeing you. They're not criticizing you. They're criticizing the skewed perception that they have of you, and they're seeing you through their anger. So try to make an effort to let go of that if you can. Whatever they're saying about you, it's about them. It's not about you. So let it go if you can, or at least, you know, try your best to let this go. The other thing is, I think someone's trying to heal from you. They're really trying, they're struggling. Yeah, they're trying so hard to heal from you. And I don't think they're talking to you right now. And yeah, this is what I'm getting. They'd never tell you. They'd never tell you how they feel. They're so stubborn. They're very, very prideful. They've got a lot of pride. And I think your relationship was a little bit up and down when you're with them. Yeah, it looks like you've been in a relationship since then, or you might even be in one now. I'm seeing a break and then someone else coming in after them. So, and someone who's a lot milder, a lot calmer in their personality. Okay, with this axe, this is really strange. I'm actually seeing a firecracker, a big bang. So yeah, very passionate, very fiery, probably a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of passion. There was a lot of passion between you, a lot of arguments as well, I think. And yeah, they still think about you. That's what I'm getting. They still think about you. The feeling I'm getting around you right now is, and you're not like this all the time, this is just what I'm seeing now, you want a quiet life right now, basically. And, you know, you've got this family member here creating drama, and, you know, there's a lot of other stress around you as well. And if they came back now, it'd just be the last thing you need. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, they made a huge impact on you. And if you're wondering about this, you know, I just want to tell you, you made a huge impact on them as well. They'd never say anything. They're so stubborn. They'd never say anything, but they think about you all the time, probably every day. Every day they think about you. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that card. Okay, so the false card, you have your presence, the Hermit. Yeah, you've got these two alone cards. It's like there are two people that are very, very alone. You know, the woman in the Star card, she's by herself, she's contemplating things, and you know, she has hope for something with the Star. And now here, here's the Star here in this Hermit's lamp. So yeah, I think the reason why this person's coming up here, this axe, is probably because deep down they actually do have some hope that they'll connect with you again. The weird thing is, the strange thing is, I'm not seeing them coming out and talking to you. You know, this is the Hermit, so they're not going to do that. They're just thinking about this. So, yeah, this whole reading so far is about people not telling you how they really feel. Very frustrating. But yeah, anyway, that it is what it is. That's what's here. So, the other thing is, yeah, this is really calm. It's really still, really thoughtful. All right, I think you're actually being guided at this time. Yeah, you're being guided toward the right path. And I think this is partly about your career. It's also about you. It's also about someone who knows you or who knew you at one time. I get a bit nervous when these things come up, but I'll say, okay, this is what I'm getting. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. That's what I'm seeing. Someone's saying that to you. Someone's trying to tell you that. Okay, there's a guide here. Whoever this is, they made a lot of mistakes in their life. They love you. They're guiding you away from drama. They're guiding you away from chaos. They're guiding you away from this family member and everything else. And it's so that you can think about yourself, and they want you to think about where you truly want to go, where you want to be in your life. Okay, whoever this is, they were pulled along in life, and they were pushed along in life, and they didn't feel in charge of themselves. And I think that might have led them to do some pretty serious things or get into some pretty bad problems in their life. And yeah, they're not here, they're not on this earth. Now, I don't think you're going to get into the same problems that they did, but take charge of where you want to go. That's the message they're giving you. Take charge. They couldn't do that themselves, and they want to see you doing that. Now, yeah, this is a really smart person, very intelligent person. They weren't able to use their mind as much as they should have. They're really, really smart. A lot of people dismiss them. And yeah, you're smart as well, and that's what they want to tell you. That's what they want to remind you of. I hope this doesn't upset anyone, but yeah, if there's something that that you really, really want to do, but maybe you don't feel smart enough, because that's the message I'm getting, or whatever the reason is, go ahead and do this. Take charge of yourself. Take the steps you need to do this thing that you want to do, one step at a time. That's what I'm getting in that card. Okay. Okay, the next card you have, your presence, the world. Yeah, look at this. There's something that you feel as if you think it's closed off to you, or there's something you'd love to do, but I think you feel as if you can't do this. I don't know if people told you that, or maybe you're telling yourself that. I don't know, but yeah, take steps toward doing this. Other people can do this. You're no different from them. Everyone has doubts. Everyone. I do all the time. Every time I do a reading, I have doubts, but I still do it anyway. So do it anyway. If you want to do this thing, and I think this is a career thing, I'm seeing movement around this as well. I don't know why that is, but I think you're going to have to put an end to one thing in your life to enable you to do this other thing. That's what I'm seeing. So maybe that's partly why you're hesitating. There's something, or I think it might be someone that you're afraid to let go of, maybe. And the feeling I'm getting is that you might have to move away from someone or something. I think it might be a person. And I think you might be worried about maybe disappointing someone. But if someone truly cares about you, they'll want to see you happy. They'll want to see you fulfilling your dreams. But I can see why you'd be worried about upsetting someone. But it doesn't mean you're just going to suddenly drop everything and run away. This is about taking steps toward what you want. So whoever this is that you're worried about, they're going to have time to adjust to this. They're going to have time to adjust. And I keep on seeing movement or travel. It's something to do with moving. It might be moving parts. It might be something to do with transport, or it might just be that you'll have to travel to do this. And this is the world card, so it might be world travel even. But don't let any potential problems, any things you see up ahead of you in the future, don't let that stop you from making a start. Just kind of look at that as, a problem for later, and just start now. Just make a start. Okay, the last card you have, your presence, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. You want this. You want to do this, but there's this, I'm getting this really, it's like a paralyzing feeling. The Knight's looking at this beautiful golden coin. He wants it. He wants what it represents, but he's not doing anything. He's paralyzed. He's just sitting there. And I don't want to keep on talking about this, but this is exactly what this guide's trying to tell you. Sitting around thinking isn't doing. It's a different thing. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to work toward this. This is a workhorse. I know I sound bossy, but I just feel as if I'm compelled to tell you that you have to do this. I have to urge you to do this thing. It's like I'm forced to tell you this. So I don't want to say any more about this now. I think I've said everything I need to say, but yeah, do this thing. Okay, so the first card you have for your future is the King of Cups. Okay, yeah, this king's really, you know, he's emotional, he feels things, and you know, has all kinds of ideas as well. He's very creative. He's the creative king, but he keeps a lot of what he's feeling and what he's thinking. He keeps everything kind of inside his head, so we can't see what he's thinking. It's not obvious. We don't know what he's thinking. He looks very passive, but a lot's going on in there. So I think the message here is, if you're thinking about pursuing this thing, and I hope you are, because the message I'm getting everywhere is do this. Just be careful of who you share this with, especially when you're in the early stages, when you're still sort of finding yourself confidence-wise, because I think you're doing that as you take these steps. I'm just looking at this hermit again, and he's all by himself, and this king's by himself, and the woman in the star card as well. So, and they're all thinking, they all have things that they're dreaming about and planning, but they're not talking to people, they're all keeping to themselves. So maybe just start off by, you know, just doing a bit of research. If you have to study, look into that, you know, just start planning things, but keep it to yourself right now. And also keep your ears open, keep your heart open. That's the big thing. Keep your heart open and your mind open for any guidance that might come to you. Because I think you're open right now. You're at this time where you're really open, and you're ready to receive things from this guidance, from this guide. So yeah, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, keep everything open for any signs that come to you, because I think you're going to get some more signs that are going to kind of push you in the right direction, helping you, guiding you. Okay, so the next card you have for your future is the Page of Wands. I love this. This is fantastic. This is progression. This is what I'm seeing here. You've gone from the Knight of Pentacles, who's not moving at all, to this, the Page of Wands. You know, he wants to move. He wants to get things moving. He might not know how to do that yet because he's just a student. But I think this is the start of you working your way out of this standstill that was in the Knight of Pentacles. And, you know, you might have to take up some studying because this is a student. And, you know, that might feel a little bit daunting to you. But again, you know, if you start to feel stressed, just take little steps like, okay, for example, don't think, oh, I've got this big mountain ahead of me, how am I going to do this? Just think, okay, I just have to make this one phone call and then do that. Or, okay, I just need to research this thing online and then just do that. One thing at a time, one little step at a time. That's how you're going to get there. Okay, the other thing is, okay, I know I said this ex isn't going to contact you, and I don't think they are. I'm still seeing that, but yeah, I'm seeing them here. This is them. This is someone who's fiery. This is someone who's really talkative, interesting. They have a bit of a temper as well. So it might be that you bump into them. It doesn't have to be in person. It might be online, but I'm definitely see you connecting with them again in some way. And yeah, that's probably why they're all over this reading. I don't know where this is going to lead, this connection. It might not lead to anything, but yeah, you're definitely going to connect with them in some way. I don't know how, I don't know when, but you are going to connect. And it's not like they're going to come and text you. It's like you're going to see them somewhere or bump into them. It might be online. That's the most likely thing. But you're going to bump into them somewhere. They're going to see you or you're going to see them. And then you're going to start talking. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so the last card you have for your future is, yeah, the Six of Cups. So look at this. You're definitely going to connect with them. You're definitely going to connect. This is the reunion card. But yeah, there's a contrast here because this can be about a platonic connection, actually. So, and they're a really fiery person. So this contradicts that. You know, this card's kind of just, it's light, it's platonic. It's like, okay, let's just be little friends. It's all da-di-da-da. And they're kind of fiery and passion. And so it's the opposite of them. They're also stubborn though. So I think, yeah, I think this is why this is coming up like this. I think when you do connect again, they're not going to give you any indication of how they're feeling because they're so stubborn. But I think that's what it is. So, you know, they'll be friendly. This is a friendly card. It's a nice kind of light, innocent card. So I think what's going to happen is they'll probably be a bit friendly, but maybe a bit cool. They're not going to tell you how they're feeling. So they're going to talk and they'll probably say, oh, hi, how are you? Everything's fine. And, like that. So, if anything does develop out of this, you're definitely going to be friends first. This is platonic. But, it might not develop into anything at all. All I can see right now is it's some kind of connection. It might just be hello, but it might develop into something. But it is a connection. It is a connection, definitely.